we are going to see is that we are going to see the data conversion in SSIS. Okay, so you can stop me if you have any issue with my voice. You can stop and you can let me know that. Basically, whenever you load the data from one place to other place, okay, whenever you load the data from one place to other place, you may face many issues because of some like you need to convert the data. Let's say this is my scenario. I am having a table. So yeah, we'll go with some table or sales or something so that it will be easy for us. Yeah, so here see we are having some currency rate where after decimal we are having 4 points after decimal. Okay, now what is my scenario? I load the same table. I will use a script create to new table. So I will create this script in other table. Okay, I will say in the AdventureWorks 2008 itself I will just create the currency rate table. Okay, I will create the currency rate table. I will remove all the constraints. There is no need for me to use. I will not create any constraints on this. Delete it. Okay, simple table. Now what I will be doing here, instead of money, always the data type money means it stores up to two decimals. Okay, but I want to convert into 2 decimals of 2 decimals. Money always stores up to 4 decimals. Okay, now what I want to convert it into up to 2 decimals. Instead of 4 decimals, I want to convert it into 2 decimals. Okay, I want to convert it into 2 decimals, or just I want to convert into integer, not decimal. I want to round it and I want to convert it into integer. That's it. Okay, this is my table. So I'll not create the currency ID as identity. I'll get from the source. Done. I'll create the table now. What I want to do, see in the data I am getting as a data as a after decimal I am getting 4 points, but I want to convert that one into the integer. So in order to do any type of conversion, that is the only one conversion I'll be explaining now, but you can convert anything. You can convert varchar to nvarchar, you can convert date to some varchar, whatever you want you can convert it here. Okay, I'll go here. Since the table is in the AdventureWorks, right? So I'll take the OLEDB source. OLEDB source. Just click on this AdventureWorks. The table name is currency, sales.currency. I think, yeah. Sales.currency. Oh, sorry, it's a currency rate. Yeah. So if I see the columns, yeah, I got it. I'll just see some sample data. So in order to check it, yeah, this is what we need. Okay, so it is having decimals up to 4. Okay, we are done. Now what are we doing? I'll take one more thing called OLEDB destination. Directly I'll take the OLEDB destination. Now I'll map all the columns to the directly that currency rate table. It is there in the same AdventureWorks, but the table name is currency rate. After that I'll do the mapping. Done, everything is done. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just run the table. Okay, I'll run this one. Right click on this, so execute the task. Okay, we got the data loaded. Now we will click on this, see the existing data into the table. Okay, or else we can go this way. So I'll refresh it. Okay, for default, for the currency ID 1, okay, currency rate ID 1, we will see the amount here. Okay, this is the amount that we are getting, and this is the range that I am having there. Okay, so now you can see here amount and range. Automatically, what system is doing? It is automatically doing round off, and it is doing. See, now you can see 1.5491. See, it is rounding it and storing it as 2. By default, it is converting. That is the normal, you will call it as an implicit conversion. The system automatically, it is by default, it is doing rounding and it is converting. That is by default the system does. Okay, for every value you can see, for 9, okay, you can see that. So it is a GBP, right? So GBP, see. So you got the record, but what it is doing, it is rounding them. It is rounding them and loading. That is by default system is doing. Okay, in some cases what happens, the system will not be able to convert that amount. Then what you are going to do, you need to manually convert them. How to manually convert them? You can directly drag one component called here. Okay, there is one component called data conversion, drag and drop. Now I'll connect to that data conversion column. Now click on this. Okay, see what are the columns I need to convert. I need to convert the average rate and end of day rate. These are the two columns that I need to convert. See, by default, when I select, it is having the data type here. By default, whatever the data type it is having, it is showing here currency. Basically, you can call the same money data type in the SSIS package way. They will call it as a currency. Don't get confused, because it is a money, it is showing currency. Same thing, money and currency both are the same types of data type. It will store 4 decimals after 4 values after the decimal. Okay, now whatever the thing I want to convert, I can convert. Since I want to convert them into the integer, right, I can just select it if I want to convert it to integer. So these are different types of things you have. See, 2 bytes sign integer and 2 bytes unsigned integer. I want to use the 4 bytes. 4 bytes are kind of integer only. Okay, so I'll go 4 byte signed integer. I'll select this. Here also I'll select the 4 byte signed integer. Done. Okay, so this is the thing I am doing. Now what I will do, because I am converting them, right, so I will name it as conversion. End of that I will make it as conversion, CONV. Here also I will do the same thing. Okay, done. Now what I will do, I will connect this one. Now here, instead of mapping the original columns, I'll map the converted column. See, this is, it has an original columns, right? Now I'll map the converted column. See, end of the rate also I'll map the converted columns. End of the rate converted. Done. I'm okay. Now what I'll do, I'll truncate the table. This is this is dbo.currency. Yeah. Now I'll truncate it. Yeah, I will not be having any data now. Now I'll run the package and see. See, done, right? Now I'll go here. Now this is my table, right? Now I'll see. See, still the data has been converted automatically. The data, it is being rounded. Okay, so by default, why I am saying is that sometimes you may face an issue where it will be hard for you to, the system will not be able to convert itself. Okay, the system, because here without using the conversion, when we did, what happened, the system automatically it converted and it loaded, but in some cases you will not be able to convert the data. So in that scenario, you need to manually convert them by using this data conversion. This is the one thing. By using the data conversion, you can convert records. Okay, and see, you got, when I click here, you can see what are the conversions I can see. I can see all the conversions. Only conversions you can do. You can convert one column to the other column. Like you can convert the data from one type to other type. That is the only thing you can do by using data conversions. Okay, now see, this is the data conversion, right? I'll just delete the data conversion. Instead of the data conversion, I'll take the derived column. Done. Connect the derived column here. Click on this. The same thing, whatever I do with the conversions, right, I will do same by using the derived column. So in the expressions, what I will do, there is something like type cache. When I click here, it will show all the type cache. So it is nothing but the signed DT14. Then I'll write it as the average date. Next I will drag one more column called DT14 because I need to convert it to integer, right? So DTI4. Then I want to write end of the day rate. Done. So what columns I will be naming it? I'll name this column as end of the rate average rate conversion. End of day rate conversion. Okay. Now I converted them. I'll drag and I'll connect to this. Now go here, mapping. You see, because I have renamed it as the same column name, right, as the previous one. Previously I used that data conversion transformation. I given the same name. So now also I am given the same name. So by default it is mapping here. Now I will click OK. What I will do, I will once again truncate the table. There is no data. Now I will reload the package once again. So the package successfully executed. Now if I see the data here, you can see the same type. Whatever the results we got prior to this, we can see the same results now. So the difference is that, so now we have seen two transformations. One is the derived column transformation, okay, and other one is you have seen the data conversion transformation. So the difference is that in the data conversion you can convert the data, in the derived column also you can convert the data, but what Microsoft suggests is that if you want to convert only one thing, see now these are the scenarios I will be showing now. I have a data, I want to convert the data, and along with conversion I want to add one more column. So so this is my data, so this is my table. So along to the table I want to add one more column called, I will add two columns, Control C. I want to have some column called audit, or I want to add something like default value, or yeah, I want to add one more called two currency code in the lower case. Okay, I want to add the column called two currency in the lower case. This is the thing I do. Control V. So it's a alter table, right? Alter table. I am adding one column called this one. So I'll add column, and the column name two currency. Sorry. Yeah, for column there is no need to add. So there is no need for giving a column. So I'll name it as varchar as 3. Now I want to store the lowercase letters in a separate column. That column name is called two currency code. Done. I altered, right? Now when I go to the destination table, I can see one column called two currency, but there is no mapping specified for that. Okay, done. Now what I will do, so for doing the conversions, right? So just don't worry about the derived column. For doing the conversions, what we want, we can add one more column. Like we can convert the data from one place to other place. Right? We can convert the data. Okay. For converting the data, as we discussed last time, there is one transformation called, okay, character map transformation. When I drag and drop this character map, click on this. When I click, now I can select whatever the currency I want. It's a currency code, right? Two currency code, done. Now the same thing, I can rename it. So I can convert them by using this one. Okay, lower. I'll convert it to the lowercase, done. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll connect this one to here. Now here I'll connect the, I'll map the lowercase one here. Whatever the column we have created, I'm mapping them. That's the thing I do. So it's showing that, okay. Yeah, it is converting the, yeah, it's basically because, see, yeah, you might see it now. When I converted the column, okay, the one major difference it's showing is that because in the currency rate table, the currency code is a NVARCHAR. You can see it here. The currency code is a NVARCHAR. Okay, it is a N character means it is nothing but the non-unique code. But what is the data type which we are given for the currency is a varchar. So whenever it tries to load the, it can't see. Now you need to remember, non-varchar you can't load the NVARCHAR into the varchar or NCHAR into the character. This is the thing you need to remember. You can't load anything non-Unicode into the Unicode. Further, you need to manually convert them. In the SQL Server you can do, but when compared to the SSIS, the system will not allow you to do. So for that purpose, what you need to do here, there is one thing you can do. So because here you can't convert, you can only do lowercase or uppercase. That's the only one thing you can do. But now I want to convert them. So what I will be doing, I need to, for conversion, I will go to the data conversion, drag and drop the data conversion, connect it here. Okay. Now I will click on the data conversion. So it is a column name called, this is a column that I am anchored to lowercase. Okay. So now which type I want to convert? I want to convert into DTSTR. Done. I converted now. So the output alias I will be giving this as, so instead of lower, right, so I will be name it as lower underscore converted, CONV. Okay, done. Okay, I got it. Now I am clear. I will just drag and drop this one. I am converted. So here I have created one column, and I am converting the column. Now what I will do in the mappings, I will point that column to the converted column. So when I point, now you will not be seeing any error. So it is done. See here one thing. This is the character map transformation. This is the data conversion transformation. So if you want to do couple of transformations, so what we want here, we derived one column, we converted to the lowercase, and after that we want to convert it into the character. So for that purpose, what we are doing, first we are using character map to convert it to the lowercase, and second we are using the data conversion to convert into different data types. So like we are using two transformations. Like in this scenario, you can do everything by using the derived column itself. Okay, now how I will be using the, so just see. So are you all clear up to this? Hello, is everyone clear with this one? Hello everyone, ikkada daaka clear ah andaru? Hello Chandana, Manas?
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే, అంటే ఇక్కడ దాకా మీరు క్లియర్ అందరు? ఓకే, సో నౌ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ హియర్, leave about the derived column. I want to have one column with the lowercase, the currency column, or whatever the data is there, I want to convert into the lowercase. So I converted, and after that I also want to convert that into the varchar, because you can't, it is a data type called NVARCHAR, so I can't, it is a data type called NCHAR, so I can't load the NCHAR into the varchar. That is the thing. Okay, see in T-SQL we got NCHAR and character, varchar and NVARCHAR, but in the SSIS you will be having only two types, that is a STR and WSTR. That's it. STR is normal, it is a varchar, and WSTR is normal, it is a varchar, NVARCHAR. Okay, so I need to convert them. I can't do both of them in a single transformation. One I need to convert it to the lowercase, other one I need to convert it to the string. So I need to use two things separately. Now this is the two things. I'll just delete them because already we are done, right? So I delete. Now I can add that column here itself. So first what I'll do, I'll take the from currency code. Okay, I got it. Control C. Oh, okay. After getting that, what first thing I need to do, I need to convert it into the lowercase. So in order to do a lowercase, you will have in the string function, you will got one called lower, is the function name. So I'll write lower, in the bracket open, I'll give them. Once after doing the lower, you can still see the data type as a DTWSTR. Now I need to convert it into the string. Okay, so in order to convert it into the string, so lower is directly easy. You can directly keep the lower function in the bracket. You will give the column. It is done. But in order to see, and the integer is nothing but you will give the function name, and after that you will give the value. So automatically it will be converted. It's not like in the T-SQL we will be using convert, like convert bracket open, we'll give the data type comma column name, right? But here it's not like that. There is no need to write any converter. Just you will give the data type, automatically it will be converted. Okay. Now I got the lower, and I want to convert this lower by using the because it is a DTWSTR, so I need to convert into the DT underscore str, like varchar. So in order to convert, go to the typecast. Here you will see one string function DTSTRC. Drag and drop it here before the lower. Okay. When I drag and drop DTSTR, the DTSTR, see, you can see DTSTR is having length and code page. You need to pass two parameters, length and code page. So in the length, what I will be doing, what is the length of that letters? It's the 3 letters, right? Because it is a currency 3 letters. Code page is nothing but every like language will have its own code page. Since we are following English, so you can use the code page as 1252. It is default. Wherever you go, you will use the code page as 1252 by default. You can buy at it. See, now when I use a code page, done. Now the error will be gone. Now I'll be creating a table here now. Control V. So I'll be renaming the column now. This is output column. So it's a lower and it's a derived converter CONV. Done. Now instead of using two transformations, yeah, it will not be updated. So that's the thing. Delete all the map changings. Okay. Click on that. Yeah, mapping. Now I'll convert the conversion. Then that's it. So see, by using a derived column, we reduce two transformations. We reduced the data conversion, and we also reduce the this one character map. Okay. So everyone is clear with this? Like if you want to do multiple whatever the thing you want to do, you can do it in the derived column. It's like the hybrid to all the transformations. Hybrid of data conversion. Okay. It is a hybrid of like data conversion, character mapping. You can also do the copy column transformation in the derived column. It is hybrid for all small transformations. Whatever you want, you can also do the copy column. You can also do the derived column. You can also do the data conversion. You can also do the character map by using the single derived column transformation. Okay. In the companies, if you want to do only data conversion, you can directly use the data conversion transformation. But if you want to do a couple of other things at the same time, so instead of using that all three small transformations, you can do it in the derived transformation itself. So everyone is clear with this? Hello?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a kind of the same. Derived column is a hybrid. It's a kind of hybrid. Okay. We are getting some cars, right? Hybrid cars, which runs with the